So I'm about to nail this voiceover right here because for some reason, even though my mic was plugged in, it didn't record any sound whatsoever on this first clip. The rest of the video will have regular audio, don't worry. But for some reason, this section, yeah, nothing. That dude in red, his name is Jacob. He's going to be helping me out for this deal. Like the title says, we're planning to just chop this car completely in half. So definitely a do not try this at home method. Um, so yeah, let's open her up. Yep, that looks real good right there. I like the hood struts on these cars. Nice that you don't have to pull up a prop rod or anything. I'm pretty sure I'm talking about how I plan to do this, but I'm not really sure, so it is what it is. Anyway, yep, that's a strut tower. The plan here is that we're gonna pull some fenders off and pull the bumper off and just get a little bit of access, and we're gonna chop right behind the strut tower. Yep, right where my hand is there. Chop right behind the strut towers on both sides and just take the entire cradle, suspension, brakes, body, trans, everything all in one big unit is the plan here, because I want to use all of that stuff. Most people that do North Star swaps, I understand they can just plop the car right in, but I want this car to be serviceable and I want it to function a little bit better, and I want to have a little bit more aftermarket support. And these cars have quite a bit of aftermarket support, believe it or not. So that gives me some options to play with. There's air suspension options, there's coilover suspension options, there's the brakes on this car are actually already pretty big. So a lot of advantages to doing this if it can be done. Is it the smartest choice? No, absolutely not. But it's the choice I made, so have fun watching me do crazy things. Yep, there's our first problem. We couldn't get into, well, there's like a little bolt there, but it's bolted. There's a nut on the very inside, and just, yeah, screw it. Sawzall it off, no problem. It's pink, so pretty low chance that anybody's really gonna want mint condition pink fenders. But what parts are saved, we'll throw them up there. But for the most part, car's getting scrapped, so it's whatever. Anyhow, enjoy the video. I want to cut it out.
and then you can shave it down and get that like as you need.
Yeah, I want to take it out as big a chunk as possible, and then after that, yeah, I can cut it more from there.
I think cutting the whole car literally just.
I mean, I'd say cut it right back in here, and everything from here forward can go with it.
Except for the front end.
Except for the front
So
end.
then you would make your cut like here.
We'll chop.
Right?
Yeah, we'll chop.
Well, do you want to keep this whole piece in and then chop it here?
I'm gonna just chop it right here at the end of this.
Okay, and then cut this out right here.
Yeah, and then we can cut out more if we need to, but for now, I think we can cut all that. Is that battery tray like stuck in it? I like how they put the horn behind it so you can't really get to it very easily. Like, yeah, you can't disconnect our horn.
How much of this are you trying to save?
As far as wiring?
Yeah.
I want to save pretty much all of it, except for what we've already undid. We could probably undo these top engine mounts and cut the whole front out, and then that might give us some more visibility at least. Want to do that?
Yeah. Can you give me the body clip pliers?
Which ones? Do you already have them out?
No. It's the weird prong one.
That kind? Or?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. I'm going to take just a moment to interrupt this video. We're going to talk about tools that I think you need. Right here you see me give Jacob some panel clip pliers, and maybe you have them, maybe you don't even know what they are. But I'm going to go ahead and show you just because. You might be able to see him
make a couple pops with them, but there they are right here. And of course, if you don't have the usual plastic ones, have the plastic ones. They're like $8. Get yourself a set of those. But anyhow, I'm going to bring these in and show them to you real quick. This one is going to be for your plastic pop rivets. This will let you grab behind the head of the plastic pop rivet and just pull the stem right out. And once that stem pulls out, the two little arms on the inside, if your panel is like that on the inside, your plastic pop rivet is split open like that due to the stem coming through it. Once you pull the stem out, these close up and you can pull it right out, the whole thing. So that makes this is a lot easier than trying to just use regular pliers and grab the head of it. This grabs behind it and it gives it a little bit more to pull on. So I like those. These are the main one you need to get. If you don't have them, you just have to buy these. These are just the cheapies from Harbor Freight. They're like $9 a piece, something like that. And all it is you just, you know, you have your, let's say your car door here. You can slip it underneath your door panel, between your door panel and your car door. Slip that there and just whoop, and that separates your door panel from your car. And those plastic things there on the inside, it just pops them right free. So, and same with all those plastic coverings all over the engine bay of your car and whatnot. Just slip it in, pop it free. Makes it so much faster. Any of those electrical connectors, let me see if I can find one on here to show you real quick. There, I'm going to go for this guy right here. These little guys, they're annoying. Try to pull them off. You just slip that under there, and then pow, he's gone, man. So, if you don't have some panel clip pliers, go get some. You need them. Yay, free hose clamps. Air body clamps. Look, the air filter was pretty clean. Bam.
I'm actually impressed.
Bam filter. Get out of here.
Got any extensions, wobble bits, anything like that? Oh,
they're all in there. Just go look. Oh, you're gonna double wobble now. Look at that. He's got a snake going on. Like, I'll get to that pole one way or another, buddy. Okay, so what's the deal with putting on labels?
What?
At all?
What's the deal with putting on labels?
Yeah, what's the deal with putting on labels?
I mean, obviously, so you don't forget shit. Just like that. You know, it's the horn connector, which I just pull it off right here. That's the deal.
Then, when you have a bunch of random connectors and you don't know what they go to, you know what they go to. You're upside down, bro.
Ah, you did it, you dumb fuck. God damn it. I was waiting for that moment.
Block split in half.
No.
Well, this is disappointing. I'm gonna take you inside. And let's see if you can see in there. Alright. Let's see if I can get this planted in there. Might be hard to see. Know where I can get my... Might be hard to see, but I'll try. This line right here going along, right in there, that is block split in half. A little bit clearer view.
Well, it was at this point in the video where things kind of just shifted a little bit. As you saw, my engine block here is just split in half from cylinder 2 to cylinder 8. More like kind of cylinder 4 to cylinder 8, but it doesn't really matter. It's cracked. Now, what does that mean for this project? Well, luckily I didn't buy this car just for the engine. Clearly. This is kind of a full package deal here. I searched for specifically a 1996 through 1999 Deville, and I wanted the complete car for a couple different reasons. Northstar Performance does program the factory computers in certain years of Northstars, 93 to 99, and then something like the 2006 or 2008 or newer, I think, something like that. So you have to avoid the 2000 to like 2006-ish range if you want your if you're going to run the stock computer and you want it to be programmed, which you probably will, especially with if you're doing some sort of engine swap. So that was my reasoning for looking for 93 to 99, and then I upped it to 96, of course. That way everything is OBD2 and it's easier to work with and such. I also searched for a car that did have a working trans. That's pretty easy. These have 4T80s. They generally don't blow up very easily, so I have a good trans and it's the complete car. And since I'm crazy enough to go after doing what I'm doing, where I'm stretching my car to fit the entire suspension and Cadillac cradle and all that, yeah, pretty worthwhile. I need all of this stuff in order to get all that fabricated and figured out. So it's not a complete loss that this motor is not going to be usable, because it's honestly, it's going to be a really long time before I need an engine that runs. Right now I need just the stuff physically so that way I can start on fitting and fabrication and all that, which is that's going to be very extensive in a project like this. This is my long-term project. I don't have any completion date for it. It just gets done when it gets done, which who knows when that'll be, but that's what this kind of project is all about. You know, go as far as you can, and you know, when it comes together, it comes together. It comes in bits and pieces. The car's been in my father's garage for, well, since 2018, so at least 4 years now. And you know, it'll get there someday. But I made the quick decision that we're going to go ahead and press on and move forward and continue with harvesting the buffalo, if you will.
Or something.
So I'm gonna just start cutting at it now.
So okay. Start cutting at it.
Okay.
This plastic is driving me bonkers. There we go. That's what I was going for.
He's still trying to convince me this thing is a good idea.
I'm with them.
Yeah.
I think that the biggest thing that I think is that he suddenly turned a somewhat, like, the Fiero has been sitting for so long, and he's needed an engine, and that itself has been such a big project, that now that he's got the engine, it kind of seems that he's raised the bar even higher by wanting to put in a whole front suspension and this and that.
All right, I got my side done. He's cutting right now, but really big giant gap. I cut mine all the way down. I'm not talking to you. I cut mine all the way up in the wheel well, and once I cut up here, the whole thing split and it shifted back. So yeah, my side's pretty much ready to split. All that's left is just a little bit right here at the very bottom. Of course, undo those two body bolts. And then he's working on his side right now.
Let's see where you were cutting. Oh, don't watch me. I'm doing a shit job.
Can't get back a couple inches if you just.
It would have been so much easier to pull the engine than do the cutting.
Well, yeah,
But what?
but suspension.
You're gonna get criticized so hard about this.
Oh yeah.
Let's
They're
go.
gonna be like, "You're so stupid. Why would you do that? All you have to do is just put it in. People done it before." How much do you weigh? 50 pounds?
Something.
One something? And look at that. It just bends right back to shape. You just chill up there for a minute. I think I'll just cut the shifter cable because I'll need a different one anyway.
Dude, that's wild. Don't do that.
I'm gonna
No.
use the one in the Fiero.
Judging from my experience, I would keep the shifter key in case you break it on the install or something.
But I'm saying I'm not gonna need this one. So we need the one that's in the Fiero.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
Alright, I'm cutting. Here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Seems good enough. Well, it seems close enough to falling. We're going to put the wheels on it and see if we can get it to roll its way away from the rest of the Hulk there. Okay, well, we're fully separated and we're ready to just roll it in the garage. Got everything cleaned up, so hopefully this works. The steering is kind of free play, but it wants to fall down towards the front, so I got the jack under the front part of the cradle right there to keep it raised up, and we're just gonna do some sort of dance. And the biggest hurdle is gonna be getting over this little curve here, but once we're in, we should be able to just roll it straight on back fairly easy. We are.
Well, that's it, guys, for incorrectly chopping a car in half and dragging half a car in my garage. This project, you'll see more of it eventually right here on this channel. And if you'd like to see more on it, see it more frequently, let me know. I need to know kind of, I'm going to shoot a bunch of different cars and a bunch of different videos, kind of what I've been trying to do. And hopefully some comments will point me in the direction of what you guys want to see more of. So let me know, and I will see you on the next episode.